Hey there, precious. Yeah, I know. I had all the time in the world to think up something witty or clever to say while you walked from the parking lot to here. And I had a few things, but then I saw you and, well, as per usual, the words left me. Am I sweet-talking you? Well, would it be so wrong if I were? I came here to see the stars. And suddenly the prettiest one in the sky decided to come down and say hello. I think the least I can do is send it some sugar. Besides, after the last time we spoke, I figured you could use some buttering up first, just in case your fancy city girl feelings were hurt. Now tell me, my beautiful starfall, are you going to stand there and look down at me all night, or are you going to lie back on the grass with me and share the view? I even brought an extra large blanket with me because something told me I would be having company tonight. Now come on, lie down. That's it. Well, as near or as far as you see fit. Yeah, that works just fine. Tell me, with how fast and important your life must be nowadays, do you still have space somewhere in your memories for remembering the first time we came here? To the middle of the school football field like this? I mean, I guess that's how you found me here. It's not just anyone who thinks to come to a football field at night to sort out their thoughts. I still remember how confused you were when I told you I had a place I wanted to show you, and it was this. Given the way the rest of the boys were back then, I'm sure you thought I was going to take you to Makeout Hill, or the back of my dad's truck, or my bedroom, or something. But no. I remember it quite well. You were upset. You wanted to run away, to leave this town behind, and I asked you to give it one more shot. I told you that if I could show you a place that's away from everything, a secret spot that no one could ever find us at, that was still within town limits, you'd have to stay. You took my wager, and you were skeptical at first. It's not just any nerd who likes to spend his nights lying on his back looking up at the stars, but you stayed. For a while, at least. Until high school ended. And we'd lie here for hours sometimes, night after night sometimes. Sometimes we'd talk. Sometimes we'd just watch the stars, and sometimes, especially near the end there, we did a little something more. A few times, we did a lot of something more. Don't worry, I won't cheat and look over at you and see if you're blushing. Hell, Lord knows I'm probably red as a beet by now, remembering those times. Remembering our first time here. God, I can recall it like it was yesterday. I'd looked over and I saw the way you looked at those stars. Even after months of coming here, you still looked at them with such awe in your eyes. I told you I wished you looked at me like you looked at those stars. And, do you remember what you said then? Yeah. That's a line. So I climbed on top of you. I looked down. And you did. You looked at me with all the wonder and the adoration and love you gave to those stars. And then some. And I realized that all this time I'd been looking to the sky for answers and beauty, when the most prettiest star of them all had been lying there in the grass with me the whole time. And then, right here, actually, for all the world and all the heavens to see, with the stars above to watch and keep our secrets. We did. It wasn't our last time. It certainly wasn't just here. There was a period there where I damn near couldn't keep my grubby hands off of you. We had it just about anywhere we could grab a few moments of privacy. But it was our first time. And I didn't have the wildest view on life as a whole back then, but looking back, it was the best night of my life. And it was the start to become what would be the best time of my life. And now we've come to it, haven't we? Why is Cardlin feeling so nostalgic, dragging me through these old memories and going on as if he were some clever poet type? Well, I'm no poet. This is no song. I'm just a man who's found a long and roundabout way to say he's sorry for the way he spoke to you the other night. A man who wanted to thank you for what will remain the best years of his life. And a man who wanted to let you know he forgives you for doing what you did. For leaving when you did. Even how you did. Honestly, I wouldn't have known what to say to me either. And I understand why you left. I mean, we spoke about it for years, didn't we? What we'd do when we left this town. Who we'd become. What dreams we'd chase. You had the courage to take that final step that I never could. And look at you now. You're a wonder because of it. You've gone and you've grown. The whole town is proud of you. And I can finally say that I am too. You were always meant to fly. And you soared so beautifully. I mean, just look at you. The prettiest star in the sky somehow became even prettier. The thing is, I've been doing a lot of thinking these past few days since you've been back. About you, and me, and us. The potentials and the possibilities and the wishes and the reality. And I realize now that those dreams of leaving, they were always yours. I was just guiding you to them. This town, this is my heart. This is my core. And Mr. P, when he left me that bookstore, he was really helping me to realize who I am. What I'm meant to do. And where I belong. I'll always be a country mouse, I think, and Pendleton books. Well, Mr. P, he's as close to family as I've got. And the store, it's the heart of me now. If you should so happen to have been thinking yourself and been doing some fantasizing and theorizing, then you should know there's room in there in Pendleton books. For one more. Now, don't you say a word. Don't say anything. I've dropped the world at your feet and asked you to piece it together, and whatever you say now has a chance to change everything, and for good. The next few words through those beautiful lips of yours will likely change both of our lives for a very long time. So, do your old pal a solid, and don't say them. For now, for here, when we've got this beautiful sky above us, this soft blanket and this fresh grass beneath us, let's hide out here. In the quiet moments between yes and no, between stay and go. And let's just enjoy this night like we used to, alright? The stars just haven't shone as brightly without you since you've been gone. And I want to see the world like it is now for a little while longer. So here, hold my hand. And let's just lay here for a bit, while the world is still small and anything can happen.